Değerli arkadaşlar,
Dear friends,
bildiğiniz gibi
as you know,
öğleden sonra bir
today,
hareketlilik
this afternoon, has been some
silahlı kuvvetlerimizin
action, and
içinde
unfortunately,
mevcuttu. Ve
this happened within our
neticesinde
armed
de
forces, and
Türk Silahlı
a result
Kuvvetleri
of that
içerisinde bir azınlık ne
showed
yazık ki
that a minority group within the armed forces
beraberliğine, bütünlüğüne
had
hazmedemeyen, milletimizin birliğini, beraberliğini
targeted
ne
the
yazık ki
unity and integrity of our
kabullenemeyen bu grup,
country.
çok
And
daha önceden
this
söylediğim
group,
gibi
as I
paralel
said
devlet yapılanmasının ta
a long
kendisiydi.
time ago,
Ve bu yapılanma
was none other than
tabii
the
40 yıllık
parallel state
bir
structure.
sürecin neticesinde silahlı kuvvetlerimizin içinde de emniyet
Of course,
teşkilatımızda da
they had
devletin diğer
taken
kurumlarında
place
da
within the
kendilerine
armed forces,
yargının
within this
her türlü
police
kılığa, kılıfa girmiş ve bugünlere kadar da
force
bu şekilde
and other places in
Şu
different
anda yapılan hareket bir ihanet hareketidir. Bir ayaklanma
faces
hareketidir.
and forms.
Ve bu vatana
This
ihanet
latest
hareketinin bedelini de tabii
action
çok
is
ağır
an action
ücretler
of
kabul eden
treason,
peşinen söyleyeyim.
and they will
Yani
have to
burada
pay heavily for that, I should say, at the start.
Milletin oylarıyla iş başına gelmiş olan bir hükümete,
There is a government that's been
başına gelmiş anayasal
elected by
ifadesiyle
the people.
başkomutan olarak Tayyip
There is a
Erdoğan'ın
president
hazmedemeyişleri
who's been elected by the people,
bir
and they
bitiş
cannot put up with the fact that Tayyip Erdogan
Şunu
is the
bilmelerini özellikle istiyorum ki,
commander-in-chief and
bu
the
yola,
president.
bu kutlu davaya başımızı koymuşuz.
We put our head
Buraya biz canımızla,
on this
kefenimizle
path,
bu yola çıkmışız.
this legitimate
Ve her
path,
alanda hayır vardır.
and we came
anlayışıyla
here
hareketle de eninde sonunda şu anda bu çıkış, bu
carrying
hareket Allah'ın bize büyük
our
bir
shroud.
lütfu. Niye büyük bir lütfu? Çünkü bu tertemiz olması gereken silahlı kuvvetlerimizin temizlenmesine vesile olacak olan bir hareket.
This is a movement that's going to eventually,
Ağustos başında Yüksek
ultimately,
Askeri Şura,
be positive, because it's
Yüksek
going to
Askeri
help
Şura'nın
cleansing
öncesinde
of our armed
böyle bir
forces.
adımın atılmış olması manidardır.
We are
Birileri
approaching
ne olacağını çok iyi kestirdiler.
the
Çok
military
iyi biliyorlardı. Onun için de böyle bir adımı attılar. Ne yaparlarsa yapsınlar, Türkiye eski Türkiye değil. Yeni Türkiye'nin davranış biçimleri çok daha farklıdır.
meetings and decision-making stage in a month's time, and it is poignant that this action has taken place at this stage, and we are making steps now. Right now, for example, we are under the roof of the Yeşilköy Atatürk airport. A short time ago, Daesh militants
adeta işgaline uğramış ve burada onlarca
attacked this place, and tens of our people, fans of people, were lost to that terrorist attack.
Atatürk Havalimanı'nın üzerinde
Can you imagine?
F-16'lar uçuyor.
At the very same airport, F-16s are flying above Atatürk Airport. Why are they flying above Atatürk Airport? Why did we buy these aircraft? We bought those aircraft, those F-16s, to protect us, to protect our country against the enemy.
Bu havalimanına
Can you imagine? Right now,
yolcuların inmesine, kalkmasına bile müsaade etmemek üzere
they are flying above this airport
Cumhurbaşkanını da bir
to
taraftan tehdit
prevent civilian aircraft landing and taking off from this airport, and ultimately threatening the president of this country. I was in a different place in Marmaris,
aynı şekilde bombalamışlar.
and shortly after I left
Herhalde bizim hala orada olduğumuzu zannediyorlardı.
I've been told that they have bombed those locations where I'd been a short time before then. I assume that they thought that I was still there when they bombed those places. Perhaps they could not imagine that I would be coming all the way to Istanbul. Right now, they have taken away my General Secretary. What are you going to do with my General Secretary? I don't know the situation of our Chief of Staff of the military, but I'd like to address them. I'm addressing all high-level commanders of our army, of our military, including the commanders of the forces. You may have had friends within the command chain of your forces. Some of them were not loyal to this country. They were receiving their orders from Pennsylvania. They did not follow the chain of command in their duties. They were taking orders from Pennsylvania. I'm also addressing our soldiers, all our military personnel. You are our soldiers. It is definitely not possible for us to accept guns being pointed at your fellow brothers and sisters, your brothers, your children, your parents, mothers and fathers. If you do that, you will pay a heavy price, and you must refrain from that mistake, and you must turn away from this mistake immediately. Many are being arrested already. The judiciary, the courts are taking decisions for those arrests. Colonels and other officers have already been arrested, and our national armed forces, Turkish armed forces, must be cleansed. This cleaning process must continue. We started it today. In the same way as with the terrorist organizations, we will continue this cleaning process with the Turkish armed forces. We have called them a terrorist organization, an armed terrorist organization, and has that now proven itself? Now they are using this nation's arms to shoot at this nation. They say military has taken over. What has the military taken over? There is a government elected by the people. There is a president here elected by the people, and we are in our positions ruling our country, and we continue to do so. We will never hand our country over to those intruders. We don't have any information as to any numbers, but our government is working, and I don't know yet, but I'm sure our Prime Minister will join them shortly. And you know what is the most important thing for you? Right now, It's 4:30 here.
Onlarca vatandaş nerede?
Millions of people are in the streets.
Tamam mı? Niye bu millet sokaklarda?
Why are these people in the streets? Why is this nation in the streets?
Allah razı olsun. Bu bir şeyi gösteriyor.
This shows
Millet
one thing.
hep şunu söyledi.
This
iri
nation,
olacağız, iri olacağız, diri
we always
olacağız,
said we are going to be
kardeş
free,
olacağız, hep birlikte Türkiye
we are going to stand upright, and we are going to be friends, brothers, and all together we are going to be Turkey.
Şu anda sokaklarda eğer
Millions of people are in the streets
sonucunu bekliyorsa
and waiting for the outcome of the latest developments. This means that we are going to be here
aynı şekilde tanklarla çıktıkları yere geri dönecekler.
and we are going to oversee those who came into streets in tanks, going back into where they came from in their tanks. Those tanks do not belong to them. They have been entrusted in them to do a duty, but not this. And the judiciary and the courts are carrying out necessary.
Hepsi çıkar meydana. Tamam?
And if we are a little patient, everything will come into
Halkımla beraberim.
open. I'm with my people. I'm not going anywhere. I'm with my citizens, with my people.